Hey guys, welcome in. Please feel free to share the live out. Hit the repost button for me. And if someone can post in the chat, that would be awesome too. Actually, I guess I did already post in the chat. Never mind. I know, 3 nights in a row. I wasn't gonna go live, and then I made a cup of coffee and I got like a second win. So plus I wanted to show you guys the this cup and the other one we did last night, with the alcohol inks. There's 2 coats of Hyperion on this so far. I did seal it with the Kamar varnish this morning, and I did 2 coats of Hyperion, so it's got that gloss to it. So pretty. I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll find some kind of decal to put on it. But it was mostly an experiment to see how the BCM paint does with alcohol inks, and it did just fine. I love those purples. I know, it's so pretty. I kind of want to do like a bigger cup. I also I tweaked my 3D printed tumbler stands a little bit, and then I do need someone that has let's show you kind of this PVC pipe is 3/4 inch. So the tumbler stand, this is what the new one is. My other one was 2 parts, which I thought was kind of easier to ship, you know, but it does make it. Here's like my original one. It sticks in there good. So I thought like for shipping it could be flat, but I'm gonna probably switch it up. It snaps in like that, but I'll switch it up to this one. This is one solid piece, nothing comes apart. So I'm gonna update the listing, but this is what our tumbler stands are gonna look like now. And you could choose your own color. I just print it in black. Amanda, I don't know if Amanda's here or not, but her turners are the 3/4 inch PVC pipe, but she has like a coupler thing around the outside. So she asked if I could make one like this that actually goes inside of the PVC pipe instead. So I don't have that. I don't have either of these like updated in the listing yet, but that'll be an option too. Just know, like if you want to move it, you kind of have to like hold on. Oops. Like grab the base too. It's kind of tricky. So maybe this is not such a a mobile one as this one. This one's easy because you could just grab the actual stand like that. But if you have something that's on the outside of your PVC pipe, then this one would be something that would work for you. So for the turner arms, like used to have, yeah. So I think, Jen, that's a 1/2 inch PVC pipe. I don't know if you can look at the turner arms that you have, because like on this one, I think it says 3/4 inch. See if yours is 1/2 inch, and I'll try to figure out what the inside and outside diameter are, and I'll offer this for the same thing for the 1/2 inch one as well. I like that. I have arms with the thing on it. Okay, cool. So you would want the innie. We'll have the innie and the outie. So I just whipped those up this morning. I was working on them. So they're not, I haven't updated the listings yet, but I will do that. I just wanted to show you. Do you, Lisa, do you know what size yours are? Are they a PVC pipe, or is it a different material? You'll look. Okay, cool. Pretty sure, Jen, yours is the half inch. I know that it's smaller. It's ½ inch by 10. Okay. So like this whole thing comes as a 10-inch piece and they get cut down into Turner arms, but so ½ inch. I will work on getting one made for that too then. Yours is PVC 3/4 inch. Okay, cool. Then Lisa, the ones that I already have designed will work for yours. Baby. Okay. What are you guys up to tonight? Sorry, I ended the live earlier today so abruptly. I lost track of time. I was like, oh shoot, Lily's school bus is gonna be here. I had to run. More arms for my MH turner too. Need another MH turner, the 10 cup. That's what I have. I have their 10 cup and then I have my single cup here. I love it. The one, the turners I had before, I had a combined 14, so I downsized a little bit, but I really love these turners from MH. And if anyone is looking for MH turners or wanting to grab some, you can use my code BCM to save. Got my template to print, so I'm peeling it and about to glitter it. Oh yay! Lindsay, you're gonna go live? What'd you figure out was the issue? So this is the third coat of Hyperion on this cup. It's so cute. The other one, I decided I am going to put a little bit of Stardust in my Hyperion. I did 2 coats of Hyperion on it, the Galaxy one, but for the third coat, we'll mix in some Stardust. So because of that, I'm going to save it for last, since I'm going to be adding glitter into it. I'm going to update the software for the firmware in my computer. Okay. I'm glad you've got it figured out. I got my 6 cup for my birthday and I got a single. You still use the other ones too. That's probably kind of frustrating to have 2 different size turner arms though, huh? I mean, you got to work with what you got. I have not sanded this one yet since I pinstriped it. I probably could have, but I didn't feel like sanding anything before I came on the live tonight. So I'll probably, and I'll just kind of spot sand the pinstripes. I don't really need, so there's something's on the bottom of this tumbler. I don't need to really sand like the sublimated part or even where the glitter is too much. I just kind of want to knock down some of the height of the Hyperion over the pinstripes so this whole cup gets nice and flush and smooth. What's up, Bree? How long are you hanging out with us tonight? What are you coating with? You don't use resin? No, I do not. I use Hyperion. It is an epoxy-free alternative. And we do carry Hyperion as well. But it's water-based, it's non-toxic, you can use it safely indoors. You do not need PPE, you do not need to mix it. There's no part A or B, it's just a 1-part product. Super easy to brush it on like you see here. It's got a beautiful gloss to it, as you can see as well. This cup, I was telling you guys how I should have level sanded it before I did the peekaboo part. I'm working on this bump here. I think it's better. I sanded the heck out of it today with 240 grit just to kind of start smoothing that out. That's completely me. That has nothing to do with the top coat or anything. When I did the acrylic paint swirl, just was very lumpy and I was too eager to do the peekaboo. So I do highly recommend, like I said before, get your cups nice and smooth before you do your peekaboos. And Hyperion does go on. You can see it's kind of cloudy looking, especially over black. You'll notice it the most. It dries crystal clear, does not yellow, does have a little bit of a flexibility to it too, so it will not crack or shatter like resin if you drop it, which is nice, especially for like kids cups or if you're clumsy like me. But feel free to ask any follow-up questions. Make sure you join our group as well. I've got all that information if you click on my logo in the top corner of the screen. Is it holographic pinstriping on that flower one? It's not. It's like a chrome. It's a bubble-free chrome tech wrap, and I get all my tech wrap from Debbie Gets Crafty. She's in my information as well. So I'm just spinning to add coats for final. Oh, gotcha. I'm catching up on comments. It takes about 45 minutes to dry to the touch, and then every 2 hours you can recoat. That black paint looks gorgeous. It does, and remember I was showing you guys how like you could see brush strokes when you first use the paint. They're all gone. That's that black is all super smooth. Gotta get my car loaded up. Oh gosh. Never heard of this? Awesome, you're in the right place. I'm glad you found our live. This beauty is just about done. I'm obsessed. We're making we're recreating this design on a 20-ounce handle. We glittered it last night, so you'll see that here in a minute. Just the glitter. No, you don't have to worry about bubbles. You don't want to use any kind of heat or anything with Hyperion. If there are bubbles when you're applying it, they'll pop as it dries, so you just let it go. It's very hands off. You come over to your tumbler, put a coat on as quick as a minute or less, and then you walk away. You don't have to babysit it. It's not very temperamental in colder weather, like I know epoxy can be. And you don't really want to overwork it. Just like 1 or 2 rotations, spread it out, and then just let it go. It'll self-level. Now you will put it on thinner than epoxy. So if you're coming from epoxy, don't treat Hyperion like you would epoxy. You're not going to like it. It is thinner coats. And you'll do more coats. As far as ink swirls, you can't do ink swirls with Hyperion specifically, but there is a product, Triple Thick by Deco Art, that you can put on the cup and do swirls with it, which we could do that if you guys want to. I've got a white cup painted over here already. Does it dry faster if the room is warmer? Yeah, it does. So I'm in Arizona. It's definitely warmer here than a lot of places. But also we don't have a lot of humidity. And so my cups probably are dry to the touch closer to 30 minutes. So you do want to work quickly with it regardless. But yeah, if you're in a warmer or drier climate, you'll probably notice your cups dry faster. We're getting ready to move to Dallas, Texas, so I'm gonna have to adjust to the weather a little bit there. Yeah, ink swirl. All right, fine. Fine. And then, so this cup, the glitter is pretty gritty still, or textured, or whatever you want to call it. This is my 3rd coat of Hyperion on this cup too. 3rd? Actually, it's my 4th. I did one last night. I didn't seal it with Helios. I just went right over it with the Hyperion. Anyways, you can, you want to put your coats of Hyperion on a lot thicker when your glitter is still like raw or textured or however you want to say it. You can go ahead and flood the Hyperion on the cup. Once your cup starts getting smooth, that's when you're going to back off and you don't need to use as much. So there's not really a set amount per layer that you will use of Hyperion. You're going to use more when you have more stuff to cover. And once your cup is getting nice and smooth, then you back off and you're going to use a lot less. Thank you for the follow. I'm in Iowa and it's colder, humid. It still doesn't take more than an hour. Yeah, it dries pretty quickly. Hi, Fatima. Sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments or questions or anything. And I've been posting all my TikTok live replays to YouTube. I just posted last night's and then one before this morning. So if you guys ever come into the live late or fall asleep, you can check out YouTube and catch the replay. Just know that you're gonna have to hit that fast forward button because I talk a lot. And one of these days I will get back into kind of making more edited content. I don't know, I took a big break and I haven't really got back to it yet, but I do have a lot of edited content that you can see like on my TikTok page and stuff. Okay, this is the Galaxy one that we did last night. This is also with alcohol inks. I'm gonna take you guys off my top rest over here because I feel like over here you can kind of see it better. So we dabbed on the alcohol inks, the color, the pink and the blue, which also created the purple first. And then I took black ink and went over top of that, spritzed it with some alcohol, which gives it that kind of bubbly effect in some areas. So, but I'm gonna coat this. I saved this one for last because I'm gonna add a little bit of Stardust, which is like a top coat additive, to this coat to kind of give it a starry look. Hi, Alina. Can I use epoxy on top of this if I use that to seal the glitter and epoxy for ink swirl? Yeah, you can. How do you clean your brush? I actually just keep this brush in a cup of water. When I'm not using it, it's sitting in water, and then once that water kind of gets like milky looking, then I'll rinse my brush and rinse the cup out. But it always stays in a cup of water. Super easy. Okay, let me find my glitter. Stardust is a smaller bottle, right? Totally drawing a blank to where it is. Maybe we won't be putting it on. It's a smaller container, isn't it? One of these days I'm gonna come live and I'm gonna be 100% prepared. You guys won't know what to do. Found it. It's right here. So this is like a super fine opal glitter. So that's what we're gonna put on here. We're surprised when you have clean brushes. Oh man, it's bad tonight. Look at all those brushes. And look at my sourdough starter. Look at Butterfly Girl. I made sourdough pretzel bites tonight. I thought they were good. I tossed them in like a garlic butter and Parmesan cheese. Hi, Kira. No, they are not in your box. Sorry to disappoint. You've got some other goodies in there though. It looks like that too. I've been doing a lot of testing with the paints and I've been just grabbing new brushes instead of washing them. Okay, so for this, I'm going to, that's probably all the Hyperion I need, which is like 3 milliliters. That's probably enough for this cup because it is a smaller tumbler. YouTube doesn't show new videos. Oh, really? I just post them and then leave. I don't really do too much on YouTube. Yeah, they turned out good. Teacups are ready for their paint to peekaboo. Yay! I'm excited for you to try it. Look, I've used this before, I swear, but a little bit goes a long way with this. I'm just gonna use like maybe that much. I feel like that's more than I need. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be showing it like this on the screen in case TikTok thinks I'm showing you something else. I know people get in trouble for that. It's glitter, I swear. Okay. Can you see the sparkle in there? I can see it through the camera, so I'm pretty sure you do. Okay. I might add a little bit more Hyperion now. I feel like that's not enough. Yeah, the Stardust will last for many Tumblr generations in your family. You can pass it down. Okay, actually that's probably more than I needed. Whatever. Oh yeah, I'm loving this. I was a little bit scared. Sometimes opal glitter, which that's what Stardust is, sometimes opal glitter over black, it almost kind of gives like a greenish orange look to it, but there's other colors on here, so taking a chance. It might still kind of look like that, but I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then I'll kind of zoom in so you can see it up close. You guys see the sparkle on there? Yeah, I like it. It almost kind of looks gold, which works. There's only same thing. Over black, opal over black always kind of pulls like a greenish, orangish color. Over any other colors, it will kind of just highlight the color it's over, but it reacts to black like that. I think that's pretty. And I'm not worried about, so you want it to, you want to spread it out where you don't have any areas where it's pooling or anything. Like that little spot that just came around, if you saw that, it's questionable. I think that'll level out. If it doesn't, it's easy to fix Hyperion. If it does pool, it'll kind of look like it's like a cracked area right there. You can either sand it if you're ready to sand your tumbler. If not, just keep coating it and it'll keep filling itself in. So that's all we're gonna do with that one for tonight. I'm gonna throw some stars on here. I had like some star cut glitter, but that'll be, I guess we could put it on now. Huh? Let me grab it. This is also from Cult Glitter. Use code BCM to save. These just are a bunch of stars. I'm gonna also throw my, I'm gonna rinse my brush actually because I have glitter on it. And remember how I added more Hyperion to my cup? I definitely did not need to. That was more than enough. Okay, let me rinse my brush real quick.
Bring the action. Rock and roll, everybody, let's move control. On the bottom, we let it go. Going fast, we ain't going slow. Hear the beat, now let's hit the flow. Drink it up and then drink some more. Light it up and let's let it blow.
And then it just got set back in the cup of water, and I'll use it again for my next coat. Hey, Reno Rep. I'm back. I went learning. Come and go as you please. Like I said, this replay will be posted to YouTube as well. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of, I really don't want a ton of stars on here, just a couple. This glitter will last forever too. I don't know what I'll do with this cup afterwards. The nice thing too is, let's say I do get heavy with the stars, which I'm very good at doing. They're actually kind of like attracting to the same spot in some places. Anyways, the beautiful thing about Hyperion 2 is that it's thin enough that you can fix whatever you did on your previous layer pretty easily. So these stars, once this cup's dry, I'll probably reassess it and I might pull some back off. It'll come back up off the Hyperion. Yeah, right there. Okay, I'm probably gonna leave it like that. Okay, I think that's good. I might kind of fix some of those. They're little constellations, I guess. Like right there needs a spot or a star, maybe right there too. There, got one. We'll call it. Ink swirl tonight, zipper cup tomorrow night. I know, I gotta do the zipper. I will. Yeah, this glitter will last a lifetime as well. Okay. Looks good. Yeah, I got some stardust in my coffee over here. Okay, so you guys want to do ink swirls? I've got this cup. This was Lily's cup that I stripped and painted. This one wouldn't be one that I can sell, and it's dented too, but this was her personal cup. So it's a sport cup. There's a sport lid that goes with it. So we'll have to do something that Lily would like. So I'm thinking probably pinker tones, pinks and purples. Maybe we'll do a peekaboo with it too. That would be pretty. Okay, so for an epoxy-free ink swirl, you're going to want to use a product called Triple Thick. Looks just like this. If you want to screenshot it, you're going to put this on your cup first, and then you can drop the inks onto it. It's going to be the best you can do if you're not using epoxy. It's not going to be exactly the same as epoxy, but you're still going to get swirls. I don't think I have any cups here I could show you. That fire cup that I showed you guys, this cup right here, I did these swirls. You can see this is actually not alcohol ink, the red and the orange. That was acrylic paint mixed with Hyperion. So that is an option. There's no epoxy on it at all, and they swirled together really nicely. So that's an option too. We're gonna do alcohol inks on this one, and I do have a tutorial already posted of doing a alcohol ink swirl with Triple Thick. It's on my TikTok. It's on all my social media. It's on my TikTok, YouTube, etc. The bottles last a while due to the more frequent coats. Like the amount of product. They will, the 8-ounce bottle, that's our smallest bottle. That's going to be kind of like your tester bottle. You can get probably 3 or 4 tumblers out of that one, depending on what else is on your cup. And then we also have 16-ounce bottles and 32-ounce bottles. Sold out of 32 right now. But it gets cheaper per ounce the bigger the bottle is, if that makes sense. Okay. I forgot I have a couple of the inks from Cult Glitter too. So that's like a fluorescent pink, fluorescent rose. This is the purple and the plum that we used for the tumbler, the Galaxy tumbler, no, the wood green one last night. If I miss anyone. So I don't know, do you want to do a couple, like the these three. I think Lily would probably like that. Okay, and then I actually have not tried the gloved application of Triple Thick, but it looks like it's a lot easier than what I've done in the past, which is using a brush. So this is something that is going to be new for me too. I don't think I've used this yet. My recommendation too, if after you use this, wipe clean this rim, because it'll be a pain in the butt to reopen this after you've used it. I almost wonder if it could be put into like a condiment bottle instead. Kind of want to try that. I want to try that. Just rinsed out a condiment bottle. Here it is. You have it in a condiment bottle? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna do that too, so 1 second here. This stuff is thick. There's a little bit left in the bottle. How we learned by Molly trying. Yeah, you'll see a lot of fails on here, or maybe I would say fail saves. I feel like I do a pretty good job of saving the fails that I make, but I always like to test things to the limit so you guys can just learn from me. Me and my testing. What is that one? The product I just put in here is Triple Thick. This is what we're going to put on the cup to do this swirl. I just put it in a condiment bottle. So I'm going to, and you do want to work quickly. Oh, this is so much better than dipping a brush in it. You do want to put it on pretty thick too.
Sexy and I know it.
Oh yeah, I like this so much better than the brush. And I gotta give credit to Jen because she's the first one I saw apply it like this instead of how I've always done it. And the paint that's on here is our new BCM paint, which is not released yet, but it should hopefully be soon. I'm really loving it. Kind of don't want to overwork it like I'm doing already. Keep adding more because it's not. Okay, we're gonna see if it starts leveling out on its own. Just kind of help glide it a little bit in some of these areas. Okay, there we go. Looks like there was a dry spot there and there. Is this kind of what you did too, Jen? Just kind of let it go for a little bit, catch any dry spots. What did you apply? I'm putting on Triple Thick right now. We're gonna do an ink swirl. I think I kind of overworked it a little bit when I didn't have enough on. So I'm just kind of trying to, I keep seeing some dry spots on the cup. So I'm just kind of trying to get those. And then we'll start throwing some ink on here. Okay, I think I've got it. as I keep touching it. Okay, I think that looks probably good. Good enough. Good enough for Lily. They're not big bugs in AZ. Not really. We have, in July, we have these like Palo Verde beetles that come out, and those are disgusting and huge. They're harmless, but they're still, they look disgusting. But we don't really have bugs here. The Thailand like resin, how is fast that are irregular? No, Hyperion is just one, its own product, and there's no like fast or slow Hyperion. Okay, ready? I'm just gonna start dropping inks, slinging inks. And then with triple thick, it's water based, so you do not want to use any heat with it. So you can let gravity move it around. You could put some alcohol on it. I think that's what I did last time. I have to go back and watch my own tutorial. It's been a while since I've done an ink swirl. They're not, for me, they're not my favorite. Ooh, this is bright. I love it. I've never really been a swirl fan too much, but I know a lot of people are, so. I'll go heavier on the pinks. Really seeing a bug in Arizona. I'm always like, oh God, I know. That was, gosh, that was crazy. Yeah, there was one bug here once ever. I think ink swirls just give me anxiety. They're definitely a trust the process. All right, I think we'll start coming back to the plum color. And I just like, what did I open the tumbler and then stepped away for a minute, and you guys were just staring at a dead bug in the cup. In my defense, it was just a cup I had sitting in my garage. It's not one that was like a boxed tumbler or something. Oh shoot, that's leaking all over my finger, dang it. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this off and start kind of letting gravity help it, and then kind of. So if you just kind of hold it, you'll see gravity's kind of moving some colors up and then down. Looks like I didn't get anything at the top here. And just kind of start touching up some white spots. Let's stick it back on the turner, and then I'll have it spin the other direction. Needs more blue. Lily would say blue is for boys. Okay. What did just gonna kind of play around with it now. Let me spritz it with alcohol a little bit. Whoops. Well, there's that. I'm not loving it right now, that's for sure. But it might keep changing on us. That was like an aggressive alcohol spritz. Let's see. Most of my ink swirls end up turning out to be peekaboos. I'm just not a huge fan of them. Or maybe I'm just not that good at them. I don't know. But they can be done. And you can also, if you have like a little puffer tool, you can use that as well to kind of move the inks around. I think I probably should have put a little bit more triple thick on here. Some of these areas don't look like they're moving too much, and I wonder if that was my issue. Oh well, that'll probably be a peekaboo. Looks like a mess for now. She slathers it on. I probably didn't use enough. Oh well. So if you like ink swirls, they can be done, but you probably should watch someone else make them. I just like to show that it's possible. I'm probably just gonna leave it. The more you have, the more it moves. Yeah. I probably would have put more on. We'll do it again sometime, maybe in another year or so, and I'll try to remember that. I'm thinking this would be cute with like little hearts for the peekaboo. Use pigment paste that sinks under colors. I don't know for sure. I want to say no though, because I think those pastes are like resin based or something, I believe. Can't believe she's gonna be 6 this year. I know. She is so excited about moving too. She keeps asking every day, 1 more day? Like, no, girlfriend, like 2 more months. Like a lot more days, but she's excited. And usually, this is why you wear gloves when you're working with alcohol inks. I use diamond paste in my triple thick. What's that? Can you add more now? Will it mess it up? I think if I really didn't like that, I would probably wipe it off and start again. I don't think you can add more. I don't think it would. It kind of looked like it was kind of starting to gel up a little bit, so I think if I was gonna do it again, I would put it on thicker, the triple thick. Hey, Kimberly. Wondered about using paste in triple thick. I mean, there's always one way to find out. I don't have any pastes like that, like you're talking about, but you know, if anyone does do like a test cup, let us know how it works. Diamond paste is like an epoxy additive, silver glitter the paste form. Oh, okay. All right, clean up. That actually came off pretty good. Okay, do we want to do the, finish the template cup? This one here, or we could glitter that 40 ounce for a beach cup. What do you guys want to do? Might order a paste or 2 from Siete. All right, you'll have to, if you do, you'll have to report back. Here's our options. Glitter the beach cup. Dip the cup in a tub of triple thick. That's the way to do it. Echo next. Okay, I'm gonna have to label that triple thick so I don't accidentally put it on my cup. Okay, looks like we're doing a beach cup. So this has 2 coats of BCM paint on it, and then 2 coats of Hyperion, because this was actually the first cup that I painted with the BCM paint, and I just wanted to see how it worked with Hyperion specifically. It is a stripped sublimation cup, and I do kind of like to point this out because I can see it. I feel like the sublimation ink stays with the tumbler a little bit. Can you guys see this area where it looks a little bit darker? That is still from the sublimation design. So I don't know if I would strip it twice, like do citrus strip to get the coating off and then another coat of citrus strip to get anything lingering. But I have noticed that with sub cups. And this one did have a sublimation design on it. If it was just a white sub cup that you're using to glitter, then you wouldn't have that issue. So just something to be aware of. But we're gonna turn it into a beach cup, so shouldn't be able to see any of that. Have to get the glitter on. Okay, for this, I really like this one for this sand. It's called Barefoot by KGD. So I'm going to do this at the bottom. I think we're going to do a traditional beach cup too, like the blues and stuff. So we'll start with that. Kind of thinking holographic. What do you guys think? How about those 3 blues? So it'll go like this. Let's see, there is not a chunky version of this blue though, is there? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to grab I like chunky, I always like chunky glitter, but I think if there's no chunky of this one, then I would just do fine glitters. So we got Dark Arts. I'm gonna grab, I think it's Crystal Lake. Okay, so how about these 3? This will be pretty together. Mixing any of their Aurora paints into your white. No, the pigments, huh? We were meaning to do that, weren't we? Let's do that after this. No chunky of that. All right. Hopefully, one day she'll be able to get that. Am I missing a color? I'm not gonna do white glitter because I like to use the white. I like to make the kind of the waves with the paint or pigments versus a glitter. Am I missing one or is it just these three? It's been so long since I made a beach cup. The actual paints, we could try that too, Lisa. Oh, you made Molly's Moth? Yeah, these are good. Okay, why am I second guessing myself? Okay, well. I heard this song is so long. This cracks me up. I love it. Never made a beach cup. Man, I used to make so many. That was back when I was doing more custom orders. I don't do customs at all anymore, but I used to. That's how I started out. I feel like that's how you, well, I don't know. I feel like that's a great way to start out making customs, so you can kind of build up your portfolio, your talent. But I will say that I was stuck making like the same cups all the time, and it kind of cramped my creative freedom a little bit because I was just making cups for orders versus like the same, people were just ordering the same cups but personalized, like have a name on it or something. So I was always making like the same 3 designs. It got boring after a while. Okay, I'm gonna use Helios glue. Looks a little metallic-y from this angle. What's that? I know, I wish I had good news for Helios, but I don't yet. I don't have any news. All right, so this is a 40-ounce cup. The handle is removed. I'm not really gonna be too concerned. Like, I'm gonna try to avoid those little prongs, but at the end of the day, I'm just gonna clean them off before I put the handle back on. Oops. The nice thing about Helios is it stays tacky, so even on this huge giant cup, I'm not gonna be worried about like rushing to get my glitter on. I can take my time because it will not dry out. And with a cup this size, you're gonna wanna double and triple check that you got your glue everywhere. And we'll be doing 2 coats. I didn't base paint this at all with like the blues or anything, so for sure we'll be doing 2 coats of glitter on this one, which will be good. It'll kind of help. Usually a second coat with an ombre really helps blend the colors better too. At least for me it does. Okay, let's make sure I kind of get under those prongs, and I think that's good. Stick my brush in a Ziploc bag, so we're gonna use it again. Use it like you have 6 barrels. One day, hopefully, I will have 6 barrels. The 14-year-old is taller than you. Oh, I think my son is gonna outgrow my mom soon. I'm gonna shake this. Oops, I'm gonna shake this up a little bit. Get everything mixed in there. Is this a flip top? Where's Gita at? I'm not. Does that open up or not? I don't know. Definitely doing the tea strainer tonight. Okay. actually feel like this glitter is gonna have to be a dump glitter. It's a little, I think it's a little bit thicker than the tea strainer. Is it? I feel like it wasn't coming out very good. Actually, let me just do a little bit and see what stays in there. Yeah, there's some pieces that get stuck in there, so we are gonna dump. Where's Geeta? And this lid doesn't pop open. No, it doesn't look like it does. Oh well, I'm not good at dump ombres. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna bring the sand up quite a bit. I'm probably gonna aim for almost up to this. Am I even on screen here? Probably gonna aim for up there. So we'll just kind of, this part can be a hard line, that's fine. And then you always want to aim for the same spot, but just let it cascade, and that's how you're gonna kind of create your ombre look without keeping a harsh line. I really don't move my position of the glitter up the cup too much. Okay, I think that'll be good. So you can see it's kind of ombre-ed. Set that off to this side. Hey, cat. We haven't seen the tea strainer in months. I know. I feel like I haven't just done some ombres and stuff lately. Here's what I like about the Cult glitter jars is you could just do a good little scoop in there. Okay, and then we're gonna just do the same thing again. So we're just we can make a hard line here. It's only gonna stick in the bottom part where the first color is not I don't know what I'm trying to say, is not there. And then you're really gonna tilt the tumbler and kind of just the same thing. Keep aiming at that same spot. It'll keep filling in. Am I on screen? Sorry, I have only, this is my second 40-ounce tumbler I've ever glittered. I typically stay away from them. I thought, what the heck, why not? Looks like I'm probably, oh shoot, I was gonna say, looks like I probably missed a spot there with the glue. Second coat will catch that. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna really hold my tea strainer up high where you guys can't really see it, but I am gonna let that kind of come all the way down a little bit. I like to do kind of deep blends with the colors, so I want that first blue to come almost all the way up to the top like that, just to really give it some variation. And then I accidentally, I'm not gonna be able to put that glitter back in because some of that gold got in that pile. So I'm gonna save this for this tumbler specifically, but I won't be saving it. I try not to have my glitter mix back in the jars. So we'll save that. Hi, Jim. How the Galaxy cup from last night turned out. Really good. I'll show you. Let me get the glitter on this cup and I'll show you. And if I forget in that time, just remind me. This one is Crystal Lake. And then, let's get that out of there. Same thing, kind of target that first color. You can go heavy-handed there and then tilt and start letting that ombre down too. And same thing, we're gonna let that come down pretty far down the cup. But see how you can still see the white through it? So that's where the darker blue will still fill in and create that blend. So I think that looks good. So you can see like that looks like it's blended really well. No harsh lines. Okay, clean this up. Oh, thank you, Audrey. I try. Say I teach you guys what to do and what not to do. Probably what not to do more often. That's really pretty. Mount Asor. I'm assuming that's a scary place. There's a lot of, I know the holographic glitters are named after like scary places. Okay, and then your last color, honestly, you could just go kind of crazy with it because it's only gonna stick where you already don't have glitter. So, I mean, for practicing techniques, you can still kind of do the same thing. Get another scoop here. I don't know how you guys do 40-ounce tumblers all the time. My wrist is already like, that's enough for me. I think this glitter is a little bit thinner. It's like falling through my tea strainer. Like I didn't get the glue all the way up to the rim in some spots, but that's what a second coat is for. Yeah, it's a little bit dry right there. Oh well. Okay, and then you can also have that come back down too if you want. And that is coat number 1, which honestly is really good coverage. Especially over a bright white base. 2 coats will brighten up the color though a little bit, or deepen it, I should say. Kind of see it from this angle. I really like that barefoot glitter for the sand. It's so pretty. But here you can see like there's no real harsh lines, that all blends, and then everything kind of blends up. So it's 3 different blues on there. So pretty. I love those glitters together. It's perfect for sand. And I think that's what probably she had in mind when she made it, because it's called Barefoot, so I would think. I got it when I was at Toner Invasion. Really good at harsh lines. Well, now you know what to do. And honestly, it's just a lot of practice. The biggest thing with ombres is to keep, like hold the, if you're doing the tea strainer or if you're just dumping out of the bottle, just keep it far away from your cup. If you have it too close to your cup, it's gonna dump it all in one place, and that is the same with the tea strainer too. So I always hold it high up, and sometimes I even feel like it's coming out of the tea strainer a little too fast, and I'll like pull the cup away and just kind of keep going back and forth with it, you know? You'll kind of get it down. Let's let that dry a little bit. The Helios glue, it does dry really quickly, so it's probably already dry, but let me show you guys the recap real quick of last night's cups for those who just came in. I know Jan was asking, and we'll revisit our swirl cup too. So this one right here was an alcohol ink cup we did last night. This is 3 coats of Hyperion on it. Turned out really cool. I love the transition. And so we just dry brushed the alcohol inks on the cup. I sealed it this morning with 3 coats of Kamar varnish. And then now it's got the 3rd coat of Hyperion on it. This cup here, I know someone was asking about the vinyl. It's not a holographic green, but you can see it's got like, it's a chrome green. which I think that was the right way to go for that tumbler. Here's our firefighter tumbler, the Peekaboo. Look how smooth that black looks, smooth and glossy. Love it. The Milky Way one. This one is going to be this one once that glitter is nice and smooth under Hyperion. And then here's the Galaxy Cup. So we added, I don't know if you can see the Stardust. You kind of can, especially if like you're looking at the black. Once it gets several coats of Hyperion over it, it'll really sparkle up, but then we added those holographic stars to it as well. So you didn't do orange pinstripes. I did not. And then here's our swirl cup. Actually, I think it looks better than it did when I was working on it, so that's good. I might change the direction of it. It's probably already kind of drying, but come on, go the other way. There we go. And then here's some pens that are spinning. I did not do anything with those. This one I need to pinstripe, the rainbow one. But yeah, this cup's just about done. I thought it was done, but I found a little bit where I had pooling on it, so I'm going to sand it and probably do one more coat on that tomorrow. But she's done. She's beautiful. Almost done, I should say. Am I missing anybody's comments? All right, back to the beach. So something you can do, and actually that it is what I'm going to do with this one, since I'm just working with fine glitter, I'm going to spray this with E6000 instead of brushing on my Helios glue. That's not E6000, that is rubbing alcohol. This is E6000. You guys zoomed in or something a little bit. So I'm going to spray this. I'm just going to spray it over my trash can real quick and use this as my adhesive for the second coat. You can't use this for your first coat. It's not going to do very well. Helios is still what I recommend for your first coat of glitter always. But for a second coat, if it's fine glitter, E6000 works great. If it's chunky glitter, I would still go with Helios. I did use Helios to apply that first coat of glitter, yes. Amazeballs, thank you. All right. Oh, and then at the beginning of the live too, I was showing you guys I have to update my listings, but I changed the Turner arm stands a little bit. And I'm gonna make one for the 1/2 inch PVC as well. So this is the new one. It looks very similar to what I already have available, except this is one solid piece, where the first one I had, this could like click into the base, but now it's just one solid piece. And this is the outie, because it goes around the outside of the PVC pipe like so. But if you have the kind of Turner arms that have like a coupler around the whatever, then I have the innie right here, so it goes inside instead. So those will be, I'll update the listings. This one's not like in there at all, but it will be once I take a picture. Personally, I like this style better because you can grab this, but if you have the coupler on it, then this will work. Okay. You like the innie? The only reason I don't like it is because there's nothing to grab on it. When the Turner arm is on there, you almost have to just grab the base, which is just what you're gonna have to do. But again, it just depends on what your Turner arms are like. Belly button talk around here. We say a lot of stuff, so I'll never rewatch my own lives because I'm like, I just say so much stupid stuff in my life. I don't want to be reminded. I have a broken arm I can send you to create a stand. Is it the same as we talked about? Okay, I'm gonna spray this over my trash can real quick and then I'll be right back over here. And actually the nice thing about if you do use E6000 for your second coat is you don't have to wait for the first coat of glue to be dry to spray it over top. Okay. I think that's good. Yeah. Wipe off the turner arm. Can't believe how full my turners are. It's been a while. Okay, second verse, same as the first. We're gonna start with this gold. The dragon sand, sometimes I feel like we need a wider base. And I think this size base is good. This is about 4 inches in diameter. If you really knock your tumbler, it's probably gonna still knock over, but it's gonna hold up for the most part. So same thing, we're gonna do kind of a hard line at the bottom. Make sure you get the whole bottom of the tumbler. And then really angle your tumbler and only aim right down here where your hard line is. Don't bring your glitter back. And then you can start kind of lifting that glitter bottle up in the air. The farther from your tumbler, the more ombre your ombre will be. I feel like I'm spilling it on the table instead. Whoops, that was a little bit aggressive. Oh well. Okay, I think that's good. Gita, what's up? Did me dumping the glitter call you in? It's definitely better for the 30 and 40s. The wider base. More ombre. Yeah, that's a word, right? Okay, next is, oh, I'm gonna use this up first because I got a little bit of the gold in it, so we'll see if that's enough or if I need to refill it a couple times. But then same thing, we're just gonna aim for that gold first, or that sandy area first, and then angle up. Just kind of let that lay on there. Like it's dynamite. Okay, and then just gonna really high up, let it kind of come down to the whole top of the cup. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, and I'm kind of like moving the tumbler towards it as I see it kind of falling. All right, that's probably good, but I do like some of this color to come all the way up through the top. Amanda! Ooh, are you working on Friday the 13th? I forgot that was today. Halloween cup. I feel like actually this one's not a scary place, but I know Crystal Lake is like a scary location or something, or it's from a scary movie. And all day, 50 minutes left. No, that's so long. You should go home now. Kimberly, I see you're in here. Hi. Sorry if I'm missing anybody in the comments, guys. Oops. And I kind of I am gonna kind of target that spot. I did hit that with the E6000 pretty good, so I knew that was gonna stick. Spot we missed from the first coat. Let go. All right, that looks good. I can make beach cups all day. Probably finish at 11:30. Crystal Lake is from the Halloween movies. That's what I figured. I refuse to watch scary movies. I hate them so much. I don't even like to see commercials. Yeah, the second coat is definitely brings it all together. Going to bed, Vanessa. Friday the 13th movies. You guys watching them? No, thank you. All right, last color, and like I said, it's only gonna stick where you still have the glue exposed, so you can go crazy with it. I'm hoping I might touch up the rim. I still feel like there's a little bit of white at the top there. I think you guys can see it too. I might touch that up with some Helios. This blue glitter is a little bit like finer than the other two. There we go, but I love the color. Look how deep it is. Gorgeous. Used to live in Crystal Lake. Hubby's planning our trip to Dallas already. Oh, really? I have a lot of like things to learn. Like I started this business in Arizona. I gotta learn how to transfer a business to another state. Ooh, this is so beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna bring you guys down so you can kind of see it from this perspective too. Look at that ombre. So no harsh lines to see here. Look at that sparkle. Let's see if we can't get it. Yeah, look at the glitter blur. I always love that. And they're all holographics. So pretty. Love it. I'll probably turn this into a quick little tutorial, but like I said, this whole live will go up on YouTube as a replay. So exactly how you see it right now, I don't edit it, I just throw it up. So fast forward through what you need to get to what you need to. Do you guys have any questions or anything? I'm gonna take a drink of my coffee and catch up on comments here. Looks so good. I know, I like this a lot. This is the first time I've used these specific glitters. And this is only the second 40-ounce tumbler I've ever glittered. Does this spray stay tacky for a while? Not really. You do want to work quickly with the E6000. You can put it on pretty generously, and it'll kind of nestle into the glitter, and it stays like wet longer. But the E6000 does not stay tacky, not like Helios. So you still want to work quickly. Always looks different when it's not on the stand. I know. That's why I like to kind of bring you guys down from different angles. Thanks for the heart me. Am I missing anybody? I think I'm caught up, right? Oh, it's past midnight. Oh, I see Vanessa's signing off here. Okay, so let's I'm probably not gonna stay on for too much longer. What time is it? 10:16. Let's mix some of the Aurora paints and pigments in with the BCM paints to see how they react. Try to say the W word, not tacky, but oh, TikTok didn't like it. That's so funny. All right, well, we will let this one hang out. It doesn't really need to spin to dry or anything. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll just do it over my trash can real quick too, is I'm going to just spray it with the E6000 again. That's how I'm going to seal it. I'm not going to brush on Helios. I kind of do want to, I don't know, let's address this real quick actually. It's going to bug me. So we'll just use Mount Osor and a little bit of Helios. A neon paint or a neon pigment to mix with white paint. For that super neon pink cup that you have. I don't know if you guys can see if it's in the comments, but just like a little tiny dab of Helios there. And then just a little bit, like a little brush like this. Do I always take the glitter to the rim? I do, yeah. I don't, yeah, I always take my glitter to the rim. Vinyl, I like to leave a gap, but the glitter, I don't. So, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Just needed a little bit more glue. Oops, that was too much. A little bit of attention up here at the rim. This part all looks fine. Just a couple spots. Okay, I think that's good. Here you go, Gita. There's your glitter dump. I'll never be the same. Okay, and that looks better. I don't see, there's a little bit of white, maybe clear up at the top. I'm gonna clean all that up anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Some of the, it's just the white paint that's over the top of the rim like you see here, but I'll take an X-Acto knife when the time is right and clean that up. I just wanted to get the blue to the top of the side. Yeah, I'm not too worried. A little bit of glitter will go down with that Helios, but I'll save the rest of it. Definitely did not need to use that much Helios right there. Alright. I moved everything around in my drawer and I hate it. I'm going to move it all back tomorrow. Just do a layer of Hyperion as your base and acrylic paints. Yeah, you can do that. I've actually done that before. I don't know if I did Hyperion. I think I did like the white Aurora paint, but then I used the acrylic neon paints from, I think it was just the Michaels brand, and I did like a painted ombre with them. I feel like I've done something else with them too. Amanda, I showed everyone the Any tumbler stand. So I'll have to send you one so you can test it out with your Turner arms. Got the Audi that goes on the outside, and then the Any that goes inside. And it works. It's pretty solid. It's not gonna knock over unless you really like just swing at it. But it'll hold your tumbler for normal crafting use. I think I am gonna call them Innies and Outies though. I think that's kind of funny. Try one of those Any ones. Prefer to grab the wand anyway. If you guys want to order them, you sure can. The listing is up on the site. It's just I need to update it. But if you in the comments just say you want the Any style. Right now it's only designed for the 3/4 inch PVC pipe, which is what I have. These are from MH Turners. If you have the 1/2 inch PVC, I'll work on that next. I just need to design it, but these are both for the 3/4 inch PVC. You have the MH turner. Okay, perfect. Then the ones I have will work for yours. I'm gonna spray this with E6000 real quick and let that start drying. Again, this is E6000. It's a water-based adhesive. You can use it indoors. I don't know if you guys can really see. Kind of see here, it looks a little bit lighter. It is, the spray is white when it's wet, but I put a generous amount on here. It doesn't really make your turner or your tumbler turn to like white, but you don't want to use too much where it's going to start running and stuff. But that's it. That's sealed. It's going to be ready for its first coat of Hyperion once that's dry. My cousin signed from you like a week ago. Oh, yay! Thank you so much for ordering it. I hope you love it. I'm having fun with the 3D printers. I'm such a... I don't know what the way to call myself. I'm obsessive. I will, like when I first got the printers, I was obsessed. And I was like, I want to do this, 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 and this. And then I find something else and get obsessed about that and leave everything else behind. So I'm kind of like cycling back to 3D printing. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyways, let's do the Aurora paints. Thank you. And what's Caden's mommy? What's your name? So I'll try to remember. New one for a while. Finally ordered one. Thank you so much. Really branched out. 3D printers, unlimited options. It does. I wish there was more of me because there's so much I want to do. So much I want to do. Alexis. Okay, I'll try to remember that. What, Lisa, are you still here? What colors should we try? And I do still have some samples, guys, if anyone wants to try out the new BCM paint. It's not available yet, but I did get some little containers to create some samples and send out with orders. So, if you have an order with me, I'll throw it in there. Just put a note in. Otherwise, if you just want to pay shipping, I'll send it to you as well. I'm here, but don't make me think. So you want pink? Okay, I'm gonna do some pigments and we'll do some paints. We're gonna have to do maybe like a darker paint. So I've got, this is the white. For BCM paints, you're gonna start off with just black and white. They both have really good coverage. And then I'll have a line of pigments or tints that are made by the same manufacturer as the paint. Okay. Licorice to make a gray. Okay. You can also just mix these two together to make a gray. But let's do a little bit of the white. And this paint is pretty thick. It brushes out really good. But I like that about it. It's thick, it's pigmented. Okay, so we'll put some licorice in here. And I got it all over my hands. I don't have my paper towels over here either. Everybody know. Okay. It's kind of like a light gray. Do you want me to go a little bit darker at all, or just looks good? And I'll brush it on a cup. This was a tester cup that I've been doing. A bunch of other colors, just want to see if it's compatible. Okay, perfect. What about metallic? I probably wouldn't mix the metallic with the black or the white paint. I feel like that would, I don't know, we could try it. I wonder if it would just kind of dull the metallic though. My little brushes. Okay. What do you want to do? You tell me. What metallic and mixed with which color? Let's stick this on the bottom. There you go. That's one coat. I think 2 coats would be make it flawless. Shut up, Amanda. Don't you have work to do? Green with white? Okay, we'll do it. Okay, there's some of the metallic green. With some white. Exactly what I was saying I thought would happen. And I have never done this before, but look, now it just looks like a mint green. It doesn't look metallic at all. So there you go. The more you know. I don't have a lot of these little cheap brushes left. We'll stick some on a cup anyway. It's actually a pretty color. There you go. I ordered the magic stuff. Oh, did you? Thank you so much. I just got an order, so appreciate that. All right, should we try pigments too? I grabbed the red pigment because I figured that would be a good one to do. Yeah, it is a pretty color. So now you know if you mix white with metallic green, you get like a springy green color, minty, springy. Hey, April. You ruined it. Shut up. All right, the pigments, a little bit goes a long way. Easter egg green, yes. Make up for all the time she hasn't gone live. Oops. All right. Oh shoot. Oh man. I'm gonna edit this out. Well, there's like a lot of red pigment in that. The pigment is siding with Amanda. All right. So this is the white BCM paint. It's not released yet, but mixed with the Aurora pigment, and we mixed Aurora paint in with the BCM paint. It seems like everything's playing nicely together. Put a little bit more paint in there. I feel like the pigment to paint ratio was excessive. All right, what color of red would you call that? I'll probably get a different brush.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Good coverage. There you go. So seems like the Aurora paints and the BCM paints will play nicely together, which is good because I feel like a lot of you guys have the Aurora paints. I have all of the Aurora paints. Me bringing in my own line of paints is going to be kind of a slow transition. So, and I still have Aurora paints in stock too. So, I don't know that I will be restocking any Aurora paints though after the BCM line starts coming out. Like a tomato red. It does. Curious how it dries. I'll grab my heat gun. It's already kind of drying on the bottom. You can see where it's glossy and where it's kind of starting to go a little bit flat. You can finish using our Aurora paints before switching all colors. Yeah, absolutely. And those Aurora paints will last you guys forever. So I'm not telling you not to use them at all. I'm still going to use them, but I am also going to start offering my own line of paints, which will be a lot easier for me to access whatever, which is I need it to be more sustainable than it is right now. So that's what the reason is for this. Except licorice, it doesn't last forever, right? But think if you could get, so actually this bottle is 6 ounces. The paints are gonna be in 4, we're gonna do 4 and 8 ounce bottles for the paint. So imagine these are gonna be your paint bottles. So here's licorice. This is in milliliters, it's 100 mils. Which is what, a little bit more than 3 ounces. So this is gonna be a little bit bigger already, and then this is twice as big. Is this 8 ounces? Yeah, it's 8 ounces. So these are gonna be your options for the white and the black paint once we release them. Once we start releasing colors, I think that maybe we'll only do the 4 ounce. I don't know if anyone needs an 8 ounce bottle of the colored ones, but we're also gonna do tints or pigments, and they're gonna be in a 2 ounce bottle. So these are gonna be your BCM bottles. Yeah, without tariffs and without customs delays and extra duties and all that stuff. So, and I'll be able to order in much larger batches. We'll be bottling in-house as well. But I'll be getting much bigger quantities, so, and it'll be a better price point for all of us too. So all good things. Okay, well that's already dry. You can see a little bit where it's still shiny. The BCM paints, they dry a little bit. They're like a low sheen. They're not completely a flat matte like the Aurora paints. This is the BCM paint, so you could see there's a little bit more of a shine to them. Not so much the white, but the black. Thank you, Amanda. Thanks, Kimberly. Honestly, you guys are the reason for everything. I just hate being out of stock on something, and I know it's one of those things that I just have no control over, but then it's like, well, why not? What if I did have control over it? So everything happens for a reason, and you learn to grow, and that's what we're doing. So they dry very quickly, which I love. And that's it. That's all she wrote. This one was mixed with the metallic paint. It has a little bit more of a shine to it. Can you tell? Versus the red. I don't know if you can tell. I can. Do you guys want me to try out any other combos or anything? It's good though. I'm excited that everything plays nicely together. I know some of you guys who use licorice regularly with Hyperion, sometimes you'll have issues with licorice repelling, kind of like this. Only really on that first coat of Hyperion. After you do a couple coats of Hyperion, it all smooths out, but I'm sure you guys have seen something like this with licorice before. This side I painted with the Better Call Mall paint and did one coat of Hyperion over that, and it went on really smooth, so I'm super excited about that part actually. I think I found you before you sold Hyperion. I think we're coming up on 2 years now. It'll be 2 years this, well, 1.5 years. It'll be 2 years in July. I see you offering them in sets. Eventually we'll be doing maybe something like that. Right now it's going to be just the black and the white paint. This, we won't be offering this bottle. This is a 16 ounce. It'll be in these two size options, which is going to last you guys a long time. A little bit goes a long way with these paints, so they'll be in 4 and 8 ounce options. And then we'll be offering tints, which I think will be, I don't have them yet, but I believe it'll be just red, yellow, and blue tints, and then you'll have the black and the white paint, and that's how you can kind of make pretty much any color. I doubt the first time I had that happen with the black paint. I know, and it, you know, it never used to do that like years ago, but then it, so I don't know, they must have changed the formula of the Aurora paint or something at some point. I think it's just like the pigments in it or something, but it is nice to know that this paint doesn't do that, so I'm excited about that. Yep, it can be used as a base. I've been using it on several cups. It could be on you still want to sand your cup, but it's on there. Kind of, I mean, you can kind of scuff it up, but it's good and stuck on the cup. Can't wait till it gets here. Yay! I will, I'll ship your order tomorrow. And tips on switching from resin to Hyperion. The biggest thing for you to be successful with Hyperion versus, let me give you something else to look at while I'm talking. Pull the beach cup back over here. Here we go. The biggest thing for you to do to be successful is to not compare Hyperion and epoxy. Your outcome is going to be very similar, but the way you apply it, Hyperion is going to be thinner coats. If you try to apply it thick like you would your epoxy, you're not going to love it. And you just have to understand that it is thinner coats and it will take more coats. So you have to be okay with that. Some people that use epoxy, like, I don't want to do 10 coats, but I'm going to be over here telling you 10 coats is normal. And 5 coats of Hyperion, you're still going to be able to feel the glitter. It's not going to be completely smooth. Sanding is going to help. Doing flood coats. If this, I don't think that's quite dry yet. I was going to say I could do one on this cup right now, but I think that glue is still drying a little bit underneath of or on top of that glitter. But on this cup right here, I would do a ton of Hyperion. I would flood it to where it's looks completely smooth, and it's kind of, Hyperion has kind of like an opaque milky look to it when it's wet. It'll dry crystal clear, but you can flood it for the first 3 coats. Then you can sand it, and then after that it's going to start really smoothing out for you. But don't freak out at 5 coats if you can still feel your glitter. And yes, you do have to prep your cup. You want to sand your cups. I know there's been people who make a beautiful cup and then they go to sand it for the first time and it all like just peels right off. Sanding your cup is necessary with Hyperion for sure. So epoxy kind of like forms like a shell around your tumbler, and as long as you kind of like you have it all sealed, it's good. But Hyperion is actually like it builds on itself. Each layer like meshes with the layer before it. But that's what's cool about it too. If you drop it, it doesn't all shatter, come off in chunks. It stays together, and it just will kind of bend with the stainless steel tumbler. Wherever the impact site is, it'll kind of just dent. Smushing is important too, especially with chunky glitter. You want to do whatever you can with your chunky glitter to get it nice and smooth. That's where Helios glue is awesome to put it over top and really smush it down. With fine glitter, I'm not as concerned about it, but chunky glitter for sure, you want to get that nice and flat. We'll have to do a chunky glitter cup soon. It's gonna look weird, it's okay. Just trust the process for sure. I do wood crafts as well. How would it do it coating those? You can use it on wood crafts too. I think Gita is, if Gita is still in here, she's done wood projects. Show time-lapse video. This is what it looks like with no Hyperion, 1 coat, 2 coat. Jen, are you offering to do a time-lapse video? That's so nice of you. One of these days I'm gonna like just give you guys a bunch of videos. One of these days. What else do you need to know about Hyperion if you're coming from epoxy? I think we said it already, but the big one, no heat. You don't want to use a heat gun on Hyperion. You could use it on the paints to dry them. You can use it on glue, but do not use it on your coat of Hyperion. No torches or no heat. It's gonna disrupt the way it air dries. It would take a month for how fast I finish a cup. Try to in my lives show the whole process. Yeah, and you do a good job. If you guys want to follow Gita, she's been going live during the day. Like 3 or 4 times a week, Gita? And she uses Hyperion exclusively as well, so definitely give her a follow. She tells us a lot of her tips and tricks too. Oh yeah, Mod Podge you're going to want to stay away from. Right now we're out of Helios glue. I'm hopefully eventually have a solution for that, but Aleene's Tack It Over and Over, you can get that at like a retail store, but also if you want to support another small business, Wicked Thicket from Wicked Shimmer Supply Co. Their glue is really awesome and it works great with Hyperion. Good point. Yeah, Mod Podge. Some people don't have issues with Mod Podge, but I would say stay away from it because sometimes it can cause your Hyperion to look cloudy. And we've never seen that issue happen except when people use Mod Podge. Mod Podge. Use Wicked Thicket. Yeah, it's a great glue. So, and it's a good alternative to Helios. It stays tacky. You can use it for burnishing foils and glitters and micas and everything too, and to seal your glitter too. Monday through Friday, if I can, between 11 and 1. Okay. You're ordering Wicked Thicket. You'll like it. How Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna hop off, but this is night 3 in a row for Crafting Live, so let's just keep rolling with it. Where do I get that? If you go to Wicked Shimmer, or if you just search Google for Wicked Shimmer Supply Co., you'll find it there. And she spells it like THICC for Wicked Thicket. But that's a good glue. She has Wicked Stick It too, which is kind of the same. It's just a little bit runnier. But I would get the Thicket. I think that's closer to Helios. Alrighty, and as always, if you guys ever have questions or anything after I'm off live, just go ask them in the Facebook group. We also have a chat you can join as well. It's kind of just like a continuation of our Facebook chat or our TikTok chats here. But yeah, always feel free to post in the group or scan the group for questions maybe someone else has already asked or had answered. Perfect. Thank you, Audrey. Alright, guys. Well, I will see you on the next one. I hope you have a great rest of your night or morning if it's already morning for you.